Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we have a tutorial on how to make an interactable GUI. Basically, we all know about like those proximity prompts, about where you can interact with it and it will do a certain action if you have a script for it. For example, I'll go just play. And you have everything here, just your normal thing. Now, we go back, we will add a part over here. Now, you can do whatever you like with this. I'll just make it go a bit invisible. So I'm just gonna make this, and I will make the transparency a bit higher. You can also check in the properties area to check so if you don't have the properties, just go to your view tab and go to your how's it called? You want to find your properties area at the very top left. The second option you have the properties tab, and you can just click on whatever you have and you can change the transparency here. Just try to find it, and you should be able to edit it. So I'll change the transparency like this, and I'll scale it down into a box here. Looks pretty good, right? Now, inside of the part, we are going to add a script. But actually, before that, we are going to make a GUI. So, go into Starter GUI, press Screen GUI. Inside of the Screen GUI, press Frame. Now this can be good for making shops and more. So make sure to watch most of the tutorial. Now just design this the way you like. Any way you like. I'll just make it a type of blue-ish. Yep. We're gonna change the transparency again to transparency to be a bit higher. So we're gonna look down here and we can find the transparency somewhere here. Background transparency, we put it a bit higher, and you see we can still see through the frame. Now with the frame we can add anything. We can add buttons and stuff like that here. We can add a text label, a text button, a frame, whatever, up to you. And you can watch any other tutorials on how to make something. I'm just gonna add a button here, and I will change the color to green. I'll change the text to test. And I'll change it to text scale, so now we can see a bit more. We will scale this out. Now we are able to press on this. If you wanted to do something, you can go and add a script. We have our simple UI here, and we will try something out. We will compile all of that. We are just gonna change this visibility. We're gonna find visible. We're gonna change that, and we're going to put it inside of the part. The part is over here. Now the screen GUI is in the part, but at the same place, we're going to add a script. Now, let's do this. I'm gonna put it in the description, the script. And the script will, you could just copy and paste it and put it here. And yeah, so after that, I will just skip. I'm gonna cut and like skip to the end of the script. And remember, you can copy and paste it down the description. And bam. So we have all the script here. And now this will be a bit more simple in the description. I'm gonna put it down here. And what we're gonna do is add a proximity. So you're gonna change your name of your GUI to whatever you like to call your screen GUI or whatever. So I'm just going to call this test. And we're going to change this to test. By the way, I will put it here. So like, usually people just call this shop, but I'm just going to do this as in test, as we see here. Now we have it. Now we want to add the proximity prompt. So we're going to add it over here. Put both of these together inside of the proximity prompt. Now we exit out of the thing. As we see, we have our part here. Alright, so since we have the script and both the GUI ready, we're going to add the proximity prompt. This is how we can tell if you want to interact with this. So we have this, and we can change whatever you like, whatever you want to press. You can just press it, and we're gonna change here what it says. So object text, we're just going to say test open GUI. Now, since we have all of that, we're going to both select both by pressing on one and then holding critical and moving the cursor onto the other one and holding on that. Now we're just going to move it here to the proximity prompt. Now we can test out the game. Okay. Now, since we are here, we can test it out. Test open GUI, as it says, interact. And if we press E, we have this. We have opened up the GUI by interacting. Of course, this could be a way better thing, but since this isn't a tutorial, this is the only thing I'll just make as this GUI. We can also press the test button. It works. Just add a script or something like that and it should work. And if we press interact again in here, it will disable it, as we see. So that's good for mobile and actually PC. For mobile, maybe not the best, but okay. So you would usually add the exit button here. So yeah, I'm gonna show you also, just make a text button or an image button, and yeah, we're just gonna add an image button here, and whatever you press, it will just disable the GUI. So when you disable the GUI, yeah, you can just exit out. It'll be a bit easier for mobile and both controller players and more. So now we can just get out of this, and yeah. So this is how you make an interactable GUI. It is maybe not the easiest to do, but also not the hardest. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.